So today is our splits class. So we're gonna come to the back. Oh, and make sure that you have all your straps ready. Try to have a long strap, a short strap. We have a wheel, we have blocks. We're gonna use all our props, and we're gonna work both front and, if we have time, middle splits. More of a focus on front splits, but if we have extra time, we'll do middle splits too, okay? But the emphasis is on front. So come to the back. Lie flat. All the way out, just reach the arms, reach the legs. And then let's squeeze the right knee into the chest. Feel that length on the left hip flexor. And let's extend the right leg up to the ceiling. So if you know you're a little more mobile in the legs, you can use the hands and the foot. Otherwise, take the strap around the foot. Just by the toes and the ball of the feet, we're gonna just add a little bit of pressure. So kind of gently flexing that foot, bringing it towards the nose slightly. Maybe both hands on that strap. Couple more breaths here. And then take the strap in the right hand. Go ahead and open it out to the right. Let the hip open. Left hand on top of the left thigh. Notice how the left hip wants to lift up. Keep pressing it down. And then bring the leg up to the ceiling. Start to lift the nose up to the knee. And then switch hands. You can take now the left hand with the strap and let the leg twist across to the left. Look over the right shoulder. And if it feels okay, reach down for the left foot in that deep twist. You should feel this in the left hip flexor, the back of the right leg, the hips and the low back, and in the shoulders a little bit. And then bring the leg back. So think compass on the back. You should feel it really deep stretch on that left hip flexor. Look over to the left. And then let's bring the leg back up to the ceiling. Extend and straighten the left leg. Let's let go of the strap. Lift the left leg up. Bring both arms back, inhale, and then exhale over to the right. Twist, inhale back, exhale left, inhale back, exhale right. Marley, no. Inhale back, left, I got a treat for you. Inhale back, exhale right, inhale back, exhale left. Now lower both legs, squeeze it, hold. Start to lift up for Navasana. Lower all the way back down, squeeze, bring that left leg back up. And then relax the head all the way down. And then see if you can grab the foot with both hands again. And try to get the hip to open a little bit more, pulling think compass on the back. We're trying to get the leg a little closer to the head. So think splits on the back. So the idea here is to pull the foot just a little bit closer. You're going to reach over with that left hand and gently start to pull the leg just a little bit closer towards the nose. Kind of like a standing compass on the back. And use your right hand as a little support for the leg. So my right hand's kind of tripod and holding my leg. Breathe. And then slowly release. Let's lift both legs up to the ceiling. Now go ahead and take the hips up over the head. Hands on the low back. Spread the toes. Straighten the legs. Let's take both legs up. Shoulder stand, squeeze. And then release the toes back. Roll the hips out or all the way down. Keep the arms overhead. Exhale, lift up. Tap the toes for 1, and lower down. Exhale 2, lift, lower down. Exhale 3, 2 more. Exhale 4, and last one. Exhale 5, lower all the way back. Let's bring the legs up. Let's take a happy baby. So either straight leg happy baby or a little bent knee, or both. So maybe we start with bent knee first. Make sure the pelvis and sacrum is pressing down to the floor, and then if it feels okay, grab the toes and open up the inner hips. All right, and now let's release the right leg to the floor. Find your strap, take it around the foot, and just extend and straighten that leg. Maybe both hands on the strap. Give the strap a little pressure, pulling the toes towards the nose. Let's start to lift the nose up. Lift the right leg off the floor, hold it. And then relax back, opening the left hip. Let that hip open. Right hand maybe on the thigh. Notice how the right hip wants to lift and twist, so keep pressing that right hip down. And let's bring the leg across. Switch hands, let the leg twist and shift over. Maybe bend the right knee if it feels okay. Maybe roll that hip over. Look over the left shoulder. And then gently bring the leg across, maybe holding that right foot, left hand. Big compass on the back. Now let's release the right leg to the floor, straighten it, and see if you can bring the left leg a little closer towards the head. So we're thinking standing compass on the back, working the leg a little closer. Maybe you can let go of the strap and actually just use the hand. And then let's bring the leg back up. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale over to the left. Right leg is hovering. Exhale to the right. Inhale back. Exhale left. Squeeze, twist. Inhale. Exhale to the right or center. Inhale. Left. Couple more. Right. One more. Left. And then one more. Center or right. Both legs up. Let's lift the hips up over the shoulders. Let's take the knees to the ears. Let's grab the big toes. Rock all the way up. Sitting up. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Let's do 3 more. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale, lift. And last one. All the way back. Exhale, lift. Release the feet. Let's bring the feet in. Let's come all the way to a forward fold. I know it's kind of random and I don't usually do that, but let's come into a standing forward fold. Hands on the back of the neck. Fold in. And then release the fingertips to the floor, open the chest. And let's ragdoll up. Roll up to standing squeeze, reach the arms up. Bring the hands back. And then open the heart, let's fold in. Shift, step the hands forward. We're gonna walk the feet back. And we'll pedal out the feet. Bending into the left foot. Stretching the right leg. Go ahead and switch. Keep switching. Couple more times. Now let's separate the feet hips distance. Shift all the way forward. Plank pose, squeeze. Roll over the toes. Upward facing. And then shift back. Spreading the toes, scooping out the belly. Get ready to shift forward, rolling over the toes. Look up, strong legs. And then shift up and back. Breathe. Again, shift forward, pull the belly in, roll over the toes. Up and back. Breathe. Scoop it forward, roll over the toes, maybe separate the feet a teeny bit wider. And let's just roll down to the chest, place the hips down, and roll all the way down. Scoop and straighten the legs, reach the arms forward, legs lift, reach the hands back, and then forward, back, forward, back one more time, squeeze, lace up the fingers. And then let's go ahead and let it go. Let's roll over the right shoulder. Pull the left knee in, reach back with the hands, lace them up. Left foot flat, shifting back. Left ear to the floor, roll over the left. Let's pull that right knee in, stretching the left shoulder, straighten the left leg, reach back. 3 more breaths. Slowly come back to the center, push the hips down, hands back by the bottom rib. Start to roll the chest open, bend the knees. And then release. Again, push the hips down. Let's start by lifting the knees a couple times. And then roll the chest open, reaching the toes towards the head. And release down. Again, hips push, knees lift, open the heart, roll back. Let's switch toes. So we're going to work the right toe and then switch. Left toe. Switch, open right, release, and left. Now stay here, reach back for the right foot. Try to keep the chest up. Now see if you can rotate that foot. Look up. And then switch. Find your balance. Right palm is flat, chest is lifted. Bend the left knee, reach back for the inside of that left foot. Maybe start to work the flip grip. Be gentle. This side's going to be easier or more challenging. All right, release down. Pause. Let's bring the chest to the floor, butt lifting. Open the shoulders. Knees together, toes pointed. Slide the hands back. Push down, lift. Separate the knees, child's pose. Forehead down. Now let's walk the hands over to the right a little bit. Stretching the low back and the hip. To the center, over to the left. Center, over to the right. And left. And then come to the palms, hands and knees. Big inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round. Curl and open. Round. One more time, open. And round. Let's extend the right leg back. We're going to do little kicks. So we're gonna do 10 kicks. So as we kick the leg up, you're gonna bring the head up. All right, so everything lifts. So chest opens, leg lift. 1, pause, lift. 2, squeeze the butt as you go up. 3, lift. 4, 5, 6, squeeze. 7, 8, 9, 10, pause, round. Second side, left leg back, squeeze. Look forward. So think about as you lift, imagine you're touching your butt to your head. So you're squeezing up and looking up. 1, tap the toes to the floor. 2, squeeze. 3, look up. 4, squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Round. Open. Round again. And open. Now let's plant the palms. We're going to tuck the toes under. Bring the knees to the chest for a moment. And then separate the feet. Downward facing. Now right leg goes up. Big stretch, open the hip, bend the knee. Straighten the right leg. Look forward, bring the leg as high as you can. We're gonna do 5 little kicks. So look forward and stretch the leg up. 1, try to look forward. 2, look up as you go forward. 3, 4, 5, now look back at your toe. Stretch your leg up. Look back at the left foot. Bend the knee. Go ahead and flip the dog. Get light on the right fingers. Let the leg drop. Right arm over the ear. Stretching the shoulder. Now hold the knee. Straighten the left leg. Now extend that right leg. Find the foot or toe. Press into the bottom leg. Try to lock it out. Breathe. Now start to shift the weight. Bring the leg all the way forward. Set it down. Drop that left knee. Breathe. Start to open the chest. Bring both arms forward and up. Sink the hips. Little stretch to the right. Right fingers down. Left arm over. And then switch. Left right arm over. Switch again. And again. On this side with the right arm up, let the right hip flexor melt to the floor. Place the right hand now on the knee. And look back. Now slowly release. Let's straighten into the right leg. Tuck the back toes under. Just gently fold over that right leg. And then shift forward and back. Again, shift forward, back. Now all the way forward, scoop and lift the left knee. Plant the left hand again, rotate to the outside of the left heel. Get ready to extend that right leg back up. Back to Vashi 2. Push into the standing leg. Try to look up. Release the foot. Try to keep that leg lifted. Hold it. Plant the right palm. Knee into the nose and round. Send it back to plank. Knee to the right. Plank. Knee to the left. Plank. Back to the center. Shoot it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Scoop it back. Spreading the toes and fingers. Look back between the feet. Left leg reaching up. We're gonna do 5 little kicks. So try to look up as you pulse that leg up. Look up. So the idea here, JB, is you're looking on the wall. So look forward and up. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there. Now drop the foot behind you. Extend that right leg, reach, wild thing. Bring that knee up, hover. Now see if you can extend the leg. Maybe find the toe. Lock that standing leg. Maybe look up. Start to bring the leg forward, plant the foot, and bend the knee. Stay right there, release the right knee down. Take a moment here, curl up, pull the belly in and reach. Melt forward, stretching that hip flexor. Reach the left hand down, right hand up. Look up. And switch. Other side. Other side. Left hand down, right hand reaching. Work on that shoulder, hip flexor. And again, switch. Now bring the hand on the knee. 3 to 4 more breaths. Make sure you're looking up. Let's tuck the toes under, scoop it up, pause. Plant, if you want, you can straighten into the left leg for a moment. Plant the right palm, rotate to the outside of the right heel. Let's grab that big toe. Engage the legs, scoop it up. Look up. Release the foot, hold. Plant the left palm, square it off. Knee to nose round. Send it to plank, squeeze, knee to the left. Plank, twist. Last one, knee in, hold, chaturanga, shoot it back. Inhale upward. And scoop it back. Let's walk the feet into the hands. Grab the elbows and just hang. Micro bend the knees. Let's do hands underneath the feet. Padahastasana. Working the chest of the thighs. Pressing the toes into the wrists. Release the hands, walk it back out. Now for the first set, we're either gonna step or jump. All right, so spread the fingers, look forward slightly. Get the arms nice and locked out, pull the belly in. Start to lift the heels, bend knees, and floating up. Take your time. Point the toes. Lock out the knees. Breathe. And take your time coming down. Hinge, top of the mat, folding in. Tiny bend in the knees, rise up. Reach. Hands to the heart. Take a moment here. Pull the belly in, arms reach. Open up and fold. Rise to the fingers. Plant the palms, roll to the toes. Shift the weight. Upward facing. Up and back. Looking back between the toes. Next inhale, look forward, bend the knees, and float it up. Really start to engage the legs, bring them together, push out of the shoulders, point the toes. And then let's hinge down. Folding in. Slowly rise up, hands to the heart. Breathe. Arms reach. Open up and fold in. Slowly rise. Let's get ready to plant those palms, shift. Roll to the toes. Chaturanga. All the way upward. Scooping it back. Breathe. Let's keep this going. Shift up, bend the knees and float. Point the toes. Breathe, squeeze the legs together. Try to count to at least 5. And hinge down. Folding in, let's stretch the wrist a little bit. Kind of halfway in, folding. Releasing the hands, rolling up. Hands to the heart. Step to the top of the mat. Arms reach. Open up and fold. Rise up. Plant the palms, shift to the toes, chaturanga. All the way to upward, hold. Pulling it up and back. Breathe. Again, heels lift, bend the knees, floating it up. Strong legs. Immediately lock out the knees and start to squeeze the butt. Legs can be wide or together. Hinging down. Folding in. Rising up. Hands to the heart. Breathe. Arms reach. Open up and fold. Slowly shifting the weight, pressing into the palms, scooping out. Option to float up, and option to float back. Downward facing. Let's take one more. Anything goes. You can add toe taps, presses, whatever feels good. All right, big inhale. Shift it up, float. Find your balance. Squeeze those legs, point the toes, lock out the knees. Let's hinge to the top of the mat. Let's go ahead and separate the feet. Grab the elbows, hang. And let's come into a squat. All the way down into a yogi squat. Take a moment, hands to the heart. Close the eyes. Let's go right hand in front of the knee. Left hand reaches. Take that left hand behind the low back. Right hand in front. Switch sides, left hand in front, right hand reaching. Take the wrap. Try to lift the chest. Back to the center. Hold here. Now shift. Let's take chair pose. Shift up to standing, squeeze. Let's lift to the toes. Let's tiptoe a little to the top of the mat. Rise up, squeeze. Chair pose. All the way down to the heels. Take it to the tailbone. Navasana. Lower to Ardha Navasana, squeeze, hold. Exhale, 1. Lower down, 2. Lower, 3. 2 more. 4. Last 1. 5, hold. Now lower back down, take the right leg up. Relax back again. Let's grab the big toe. Open up his hip again. Use your strap if you prefer using a strap. Now take the left hand to the right foot. We're gonna roll it over. So bring that foot down, twist. Now we're shifting towards the belly. So if this makes sense, go for it. If you're confused, check in. So we're basically rolling all the way forward into a split on the right side. Maybe shift up, lift, breathe. Some of you can start to bend back knee or take little kicks. Maybe grab that strap. I like the big one for this. Try to work the shoulders a little bit. Reach open. Reach back, maybe, I know this is tricky balance. Find the toe, use one hand to give yourself some help with the stretch. And reach back. If it feels okay, and then switch hands. Work the left shoulder a little bit. Take your time, release. We're gonna fold back in. Get ready to roll back. All the way back down, onto the back. Opening that hip. This time, think compass on the back again. So try to take the left hand to the right foot. See if you can pull that ankle a little closer to the chest. Now bring it in front. Lift the nose up and try to pull back a little bit. So think we're moving a little bit more into more of a front split. And then let it go. I'm going to scoot back onto my mat, bring that leg up. Now let's bring the left leg up. Reach up and over. Grab the toes. And then rock it up. Sit up. Now we're gonna split the legs. Pancake fold. Stretch over, middle splits. Now lift the chest, see if you can slide the legs back and squeeze it. Push the hands down, start to push up. Shift back, go back to the middle split. Remember, if this split is too, if you're feeling super tight in the inner hips, you can place the hands, the elbows in the hip as you lift up. Fold forward again. Start to shift up. Bring the legs in. Grab your blocks. Place the blocks behind you. Let's go straight leg Purvottanasana. Hands back, pull the belly in. Squeeze up. Release the hips. Open the chest. You can use a strap or block or no strap. Fold in. I don't really need a strap. I'm not sure why I grabbed it, but some of you might need a strap. Fold in. All right, scoop up again. This time we're gonna pick up, pull the knees in, start to scoop and lift, hold, round, send the feet back. Release to the belly, set the blocks aside, scoop it up, and lift back. Whew. Breathe, pedal out the feet. Now we're gonna float to the top of the mat. So scoop out the belly, look forward. We're gonna jump into a straddle, so we're gonna lift the hips, bend the knees, floating up, nice deep straddle, split. Maybe even open the chest a little bit. Think straddle scorpion, open up a little bit. Now bring the legs up and shift down to the front and fold in. Whew. Let's shift back into chair. Sink the hips. Come up to standing, squeeze the butt. Lift onto the toes. All right, back to chair. Shift down to the heels. Let's take a little Malasana stretch. Stretching of the low back. Let's take the hands around the feet. Tailbone down. Navasana. Take your time lowering to Ardha. Hold. Scoop up for 1. Lower. 2. 3. 2 more. 4. Last one. 5. Lift. Relax back. Send the left leg up. I'm going to scoot back so that left leg is lifted. Release the right foot. Let's take the foot out to the left. Just like we did earlier. Now switch hands, take the leg across. Make sure that you have space. Maybe you want to scoot to the outer edge of that mat, shift over. Now we're going to roll all the way over onto our front split. So the belly comes down. We're stretching the front of that leg. Some of you can even grab the back foot. You can take the right hand to the left ankle or foot, reach back for the right foot. And then release. Get ready to shift up. Take your time, adjust on your mat. Left foot forward. Get your strap ready. Hips are square. Start to reach the arms up. Now let's get the strap ready. Both arms reaching up with the strap. Prefer the wide strap. We're going to work a little shoulder. Kind of rotate them forward and back. Working that backwards rotation in the shoulder. Up and forward. Back. Oh my God, Marley chewed a hole in my shirt, my yoga top. Oh, wow. Shift up. All right, working that right hip flexor. Start to bend the back leg if you can. So if you want to bend it first without the strap, you can reach for the inside of the foot, give that little rotation in The hands, think flip grip, rotation, and then release. Now we're going to shift back with the strap. And see if you can bend the knees or bend the right knee. Try to shift. So one side is obviously going to be a lot harder. That's this side for me. So take your time. Maybe bend the knee at first. Keep pushing the hips down. Use the floor. Open the heart. Maybe the strap is a little much. Okay, if you can find it, great. You can also work it without the strap. If the strap is too intense. You can also grab the foot with one strap and use the other on the floor as a little leverage. Try to switch hands. Couple more breaths. When you're ready, release. Let's shift and roll back. Coming back to the chest. We're gonna roll back over. Grab the foot. This doesn't have to be super pretty. So for me, this side's sloppy. So I'm coming back to my mat. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little sloppy on this side for me. Pressing that right hip flexor down. Let's think a little bit more front split. Reaching both legs all the way up and over. Grab the toes. Exhale, rock all the way up. Let's do a couple rocks. Inhale back. Exhale, rock. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale, last one. Hold, lift. Release the heels. Let's do another pancake fold. Split the legs. Fold over. And maybe slide the legs back. Use the hands under the hips if you need that. And then shift back. Push down with the hands shifting back. And then one more. Using the hands and the elbows if needed. So you'll scoot forward, shifting over, sliding back. And squeezing the butt. Think up dog, push down into the hands. And then shift all the way back. And let's fold forward. Grabbing the toes, think Paschimottanasana. Grab your blocks. Place the blocks behind you for Purvottanasana. Belly scoops, butt squeezes, legs lift. Again, release. Let's do another pancake fold, or not pancake, sorry, Paschimo fold. Hands back. Get ready. Push down and lift. And then butt comes down, bend the knees, slide the blocks a little forward, lift the knees. Pick up and jump back. Lift, float it back. Release, set the blocks aside. Let's get ready to come up. Up dog, stretch. Let's scoop it back. Downward facing Now let's go right leg all the way up. Open the hip. Now look forward, find that deep stretch. Little pulses. So this time, we're trying to extend that leg and think open chest. So we're gonna kick and lift. Try to look up at the wall. Try to keep that top leg straight. It's almost like a half split, half back bend. So you're looking forward and you're kicking. 3, 4, 5. Now hop the left foot in a little bit. Whew. Step the hands back, square off the hips. Pull that right knee into the nose for a moment. And then send it back. Spread the fingers, plant the palms. Float off that left leg, kick the right up. So take a few hops. Breathe. Remember that right leg is strong. Let it go all the way over. Deep split. Start to switch. Opposite side. Deep split. Look forward. Point the toes. Switch again. Strong arms. Point the toes. Lock out the knees. Now lift, scoop. Land on that right foot. Pause. Now take a standing split. Get ready to fold in. Now work the nose to the knee for a few breaths. Left leg to the ceiling, straight up. Maybe look at the camera. Try to point the toes, lock out the knee, and see if you can get a straight line all the way from the floor to the ceiling. See if you can draw one straight line. Now slowly start to open the chest. Look forward, hips are square now. Maybe pull that knee in. Let's step the left foot to the back of the mat, right foot all the way forward. Let's come into warrior one. Let's reach both arms up. Start to make a little back bend, reach up. Slowly release. Now we're gonna straighten the front leg. So shift. Turn the left toes forward and fold in. Think square off the hips and fold. Walk the hands back. Now re-bend that right knee. Rotate over the left toes. Shift to 3. So scoop out the hips. I don't know why I said scoop out the hips. So lift the hips, but eventually the outer left hip's gonna drop. The hands will come into the heart. Now start to straighten the leg. Now let's take the hands back and just lift and try to work the chest down a little bit, but look up and lift the leg. Squeeze it. Now reach the arms forward and come up. Standing. Balance on that leg. Reach down, find the toe. Lift and extend, open the hip. Right arm up, reach out to the side, right fingers to the floor. Balance. Bend the knee and come back up. Bring the leg forward, relax, and then grab both hands on that left foot. Take your time, you can take a break. Now we're trying for a standing split. So we're trying to lift that left leg higher. Think front split. If you lose your balance, just come down, shake it out, start over. So the chest will lean back and the head will lean back. So we're holding that foot and lifting up. Now eventually lock into that straight leg. It's gonna take a few times to work this. This is hard. So I'm gonna hold now just my left toe and try to extend up. Now bring it out to the side. I'm gonna turn to the camera so you can see this. So bring it out to the side. It's up, bring it up, hold it high. Reach the right arm up. As high as you can and balance. Now find the foot with the other hand. Bring this leg in. See if you can bring this leg to the inside, or this hand, sorry. This is really hard, standing compass, lift, point the top toe, lock out the standing leg. There's a tendency to bend the top leg, lock it out. And then release, woo! Keep that leg out to the side, drop the hip, reach to the side, keep it up. Hands to the floor. It wouldn't be class without a handstand with one leg out to the side, would it? Shift down, push into the palms, knuckles, fingers, other leg comes up. Scoop it up. Breathe. Shift back to the straddle. Right leg comes down. Pause, left leg is up. Reach back up towards that foot. And come back up. You don't have to hold the foot if you don't want to. I didn't hold it, but you can. Nice, she held it. Breathe. And let it go. Woo! Shake it. Open up, fold. Woo! Rise to the fingers. Let's plant the palms and float up, toe tap up. Option to press up or toe tap back. All right, so scoop it up. Shift up. Stay in that straddle. Scoop. Maybe toe tap back. All the way to upward. Scoop it back. Woo. Let's go left leg reaching up. All the way. We're gonna try out these little pulses so the chest is open and little kicks. So we're looking up at the wall and the leg is locked out and we're kicking the leg to the front of the room. Kick. At the same time you kick, you look up. So it's kind of like a back bend split. Looking up, shift, kick, 2, 3, 4, 5. So try to keep the leg high when you're up. So keep the leg, so already start here. So already start in that deep split, point the toe. Start to look forward, so you're already in a split. Now melt the heart open a little bit, but keep the leg locked and up. Now we start the kick. So the kicks don't come down, they stay straight and up. So don't bring the leg down here. Just keep it high. And all we're doing is extend, kicking it this way. Yes. So the leg doesn't drop. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Now pull the knee into the nose for a moment. Now send it back up. Let's get ready to go all the way up. So with that leg, how we kicked the butt, think about doing that when you do your handstand split. So when you kick up, think about that leg pushing down as it goes up and over. Leg is already in that deep split. Point the toes, lock out the knee, lift to the right toe, and think about you're not dropping the left leg at all. And let that leg come over. Now we switch. Scoop and switch. Switch. Land. Maybe tap the toe and land on the left foot. standing split. Working into your standing split, taking the time, opening that hip. Try to find one straight line from the ceiling to the floor. And then square it off. Shift. Let's drop that back foot. Set up one. Scoop up. Oh, we didn't do our three. Sorry. I messed up. Wait, did we do one first? No, I can't remember. Yeah, we did. So we're in one. Reach up. Open the chest. Shift forward, bring the hands to the heart, scoop, balance, maybe bring the hands back, push into that standing leg. Try to bring the chest down, leg up. And then balance, stand up, squeeze, grab the toe, lift, open up the hip. Bring it back, and then open again. This time we're gonna fold forward and down. I'm gonna face this way. So work a couple of these. Lift, shift out, breathe, reach. All right, now we're taking compass. So bring the leg higher. Take a rest if needed. Reach that hand around. Pull it into the chest. And the other hand comes in front. Release, shift out to the side. Left hand down. Both hands down. And shift up. Grab the toe and come back up. Release. Get ready to float. Switch the legs. Oops, I just fell. So it's definitely harder on this with the elevation to balance, obviously. Right leg up, bend the knee, kick. Right leg over, look forward. Dude, I can't get the balance on these blocks. I hate them. All right, now my left leg's over. I'm gonna imagine I'm toe tapping to the wrist. And then coming down. Nice. And then sliding it through. Take a few breaths here, folding in. And then get ready to slide it back. Okay, let's do that one more time. Let's try to toe tap to the right wrist. This time I come through. Again. Right leg up. Float. Maybe scoop and switch. Toe tap the wrist. And come through. Get ready to slide back. Up and back. Second side. I'm gonna turn around. Left leg reaching. I'm getting ready to float off the right leg with the left leg up. Open the chest. Oops, I don't want to keep the thing. Get ready to float. Up and over. Switch, try to push down, toe tap the wrist. And fold in. And shift back. All right, now we can get rid of the blocks. I hate the blocks. They're great for extra leg room, but they are really hard to balance on because they're squishy. Okay, setting the blocks aside. So now we're going to go try to toe tap the foot and come through. Right leg reaching. So this time, no blocks. Scoop that leg up, look forward, hips are super square. Float. Switch. Now slowly try to toe tap that wrist. And fold.
Hello. Hi, Elizabeth. Good, how are you?
Shift back.
How to shut it out?
And other side. Hands down.
The joystick.
Left leg up. Hips are square.
Okay,
Squared
I
off.
can explain to you how to reconnect it.
Shift the
Is it
weight.
just the joystick? Yeah.
Bend the right knee. Kick.
Okay. Call me when you're in front of it and it's open so I can guide you through.
Switch legs.
Okay, bye.
Hollow. Toes to rest. And fold. Strong arms, strong legs. Here we go. Trying it. Scoop. And up. Boop. Switch legs. Other side. You ready? Scoop. One more.
Oh my god.
One more.
I just realized I'm pressing on top of double blocks.
I know. You're crazy. How?
That was harder that way.
Way harder. Way harder. And we come to the back. Oh. I feel like that was the fastest hour ever. Ever. In the history of hours. Happy baby. Wide leg, happy baby. Let's release the left leg. Open this hip again. Maybe bring this leg across. Little outer hip stretch. Second side. Right leg comes forward. Bring this leg across. Little outer hip stretch, which actually, it's funny because I feel it in outer and inner. When people call this an outer hip stretch, I feel it everywhere. I say it's outer hip, and it is, but I feel it inner hip too. Whew. And then release. Let's do feet flat, little bridge pose. Twist side to side.
No.
And let it go, even though I'm not ready to quit. Maybe a little gentle forward pull of the neck. And relax.